And we're back! We had technical difficulties, but you know, we've worked past them, and now we're back. And there's a tragedian up here. So...
Do a
Oh,
backflip.
lovely. Hello.
Alright.
Blessed is the dead is alive. Why? That would be too. You are a wise man, bachelor. This evil day again and again. Who are we to rob them of their bliss? The chance to take non-existence for existence.
I'm not wise, just diligent.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go jump off now.
Yeah, they're like, okay. Anyway, we should go check on
Shouldn't
Dora
we
and
save?
Marat now. We can't, apparently. Usually in the game you can save there, but you cannot, so we're just gonna go on. And there's a save point that we can get to after, speaking to Dora and Marat, so we're
Find the
gonna do
clock.
that. Oh god, there. Which one do we want to talk to first?
Girl.
Oh,
Okay.
dude's doing
There we
the Ace Attorney. Don't listen to him. He's raving. Thinks he got sand pests, but I know perfectly well it's mere consumption.
I'd rather examine you. Your arm, if you please. And look at the light. She's unnaturally pale and drowning in sweat, but you see no other signs of the sand plague. The vacant look and generally unfocused appearance betray a commotion of the nerves that surpasses general anxiety. I don't know. Hard to say for sure. Whatever. You may go.
Don't. Leaving this place spells doom.
What makes you say that? Your chances don't look that bad. As for your friend, give me a moment to
No, it's just
examine him.
really crappy outside. I don't think I want to leave.
I just want to stay here.
It's like, kinda sucks out there. At least I'm safe. And Artic, this is you.
I know I'm sick, so I'm going to surrender myself to the soldiers. Let them execute me. It's as simple as leaving the cathedral, you know. What a drama queen.
Extend your arm, please. I'd like to check the pulse.
I don't
And
have a
look me in the
pulse,
eye.
I'm dead.
Yeah. F. The symptoms do remind you of the sand plague. Fever, dilated pupils, slurred speech patterns. He will not live to see the evening. But a person sick with sand plague at this stage would have also had yellowish skin coloration. It's hard to say for sure.
He's just drunk.
Say what you will, but it's not the sand pest. I'd say euthanasia by soldiers' bullets is inadvisable in your condition. You will be escorted to my place. I'll take another look at you in the evening.
I'm not going anywhere.
Go with her then. Your friend is fine. Alright, so at least the people here don't have the sand pest. There's that.
Yeah, we've got one person who's like, yeah, this guy's an idiot, and we've got the idiot who's... He looks like he's drunk.
Yeah, he's not doing great, but he doesn't have the sand pest, so that's all that matters. So which way do we want to go? We can go, talk to the judge, we can open, we can open the store by the judge. There's children looking at a house, we can visit Aspity, we can go to the drugstore.
Let's visit Aspity.
Okay. Let's see.
I still find it hilarious that we're playing a game about a plague when we're all stuck at home in quarantine because pandemic.
Yeah. Unlike these people who are just out and about.
Yep.
Please go home, or at least put on a mask. And game, please let me. Okay, there we go. We're moving.
Alright.
I'm also gonna get some water real quick.
Just grab it from the trash can as you do.
Yeah.
That works.
We've got some empty bottles, so we can fill them up here.
Drink the water.
Drink.
I'm trying. Game, please let me. I'm thirsty, please. There we go. And Aspity should be this way. Oh, there's this woman we can talk to. Let's see what's up with her.
What is that walking pattern? What? Are you okay, ma'am? I can take this one.
Who wants to read for her? Okay.
There are soldiers guarding the drugstore. The one by the bridge, I mean. Won't let anyone in. Means they'll open it soon, right?
There are soldiers at the drugstore? Interesting. Well, they probably have a reason to be there.
That's what you think. You probably even believe the soldiers still follow your orders. Ha! Like they'd give you a single pill. Go check for yourself if you don't believe me.
I'd like to watch them try and stop me. It's not they who protect my life now, it's the other way around. I'm sure they can appreciate that. They won't.
You don't know that?
Yeah. I mean, maybe. We can hold on to that hope. Oh, textures, load in. Oh, textures. There we go, okay. Hey man, what's up? Who wants to read for him?
I'll do it, I guess. I came here before you, but you may go in first. I need to pluck up my courage.
So you came for the cure. Are you sick?
Maybe. You don't know
Perhaps.
that? No, I'm not sick. I came here so that Aspity would explain my dream to me. We all did.
Aspity? Who's that?
I don't know, you tell me. I can't read that word. Sabaotun, a wise woman. She knows how to see. I read that right. Knows how to listen.
So she can see beyond the present and mundane, huh?
Indeed, I dreamed of a frightening thing today. Only Aspity can tell dream truths from dream lies.
What a curious coincidence. I also happened to dream of a rather frightening thing today. Thanks for letting me cut the queue. I will indeed have to chat with this individual. Okay, let's go see her. And I think originally Blossom was supposed to read for her, so I'll just do it instead. Assuming the game lets us into this building, we'll have to see. Come on, game. You can load. I believe in you.
You just gotta give it a sec.
Yeah, you gotta encourage it a little bit. Let it know that you believe in it. And we can save.
Oh, yay. Yay, there's a clock.
So, we won't have to redo any of that. Let's go.
Whoop.
Better
Hey,
not
Aspity.
to
Hello,
ask.
old lady.
Silence is golden.
Hello, Doctor. What did you dream of today? I dreamed that an outbreak would happen here today. The plague itself came to me wearing an orderly's outfit and gave me until the evening. No matter. It sounds stupid when I say it out loud. I need a dream hook. Try to remember the mood, if only for a second. This is crucial. Then, in your mind's eye, imagine a single detail that seemed pivotal to you. Just don't try to invent anything new. Remember it. Then I'll be able to see your dream as if it was mine. I remember you. You were there, in my dream, telling me I failed to understand
I
something.
knew she looked familiar. I was very confused.
Yeah, we've seen her before. You're missing the point, Doctor. And I think you also tend to mix up death and plague, which are actually not the same. You mix up death, death, and death, but they are not the same. You can't even tell death from death. Not the same. How many different words did I use? 40-something, all of them meaningless. The thing that came to you tonight was death, not death as you
Wait,
thought.
so death is
It
not
wants
death.
you to understand why it haunts you.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
okay.
different.
I did not. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't getting
Yeah,
confused.
in case you didn't know, yeah.
Because
Yeah, no,
they
they're
seem very
different.
similar, death and death, but I wasn't sure if it was like just because of the way that they sound or they're pronounced or just the way it is.
Oh no,
Oh,
completely
okay.
different. Yeah, completely different. It wants you to understand why it haunts you, and it won't take you in till you do. It's as simple as that. I see. So, was I supposed to just accept everything and meekly go belly up? No. If you agree to die without understanding, you will simply cease to exist. I doubt that that would be of interest to you, and it'd definitely be pointless to your visitor. And it would never do anything unless it has a point. Death is literally the cessation of existence. I've been studying it all my life. I know what I'm talking about. This is precisely why it can't just take you in. You're blind. You don't know the first thing about it. Death is not the end. Not at all. Would you like me to prove it to you? You're a doctor. You'd easily see through any act. Watch me die properly. When it knocks, simply open the door.
So she's just gonna drop dead? Oh,
Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Completely normal stuff. This happens all the time.
They just...
Alright. Let's take a look at your proof. Yeah. Okay. Can we take a look at your proof? Let's see if the game will let us. There we go. Well, we're supposed to open the door when we hear knocking, so... And
Oh,
here she
God.
is.
Deep beneath Earth's
Yeah.
skin, everything is true.
See, there's
and
nothing
nothing is
terrible about
permitted.
it. I died
Defy
properly.
her not.
What do you mean, properly? I knew it, why it needed to happen. Never let this understanding slip my mind, not even for a second. Concentration and the ability to clear your mind of any secondary thoughts are crucial. That's all there is to it. And why did it need to happen? This time I did it because I needed to convince you that running away from death will get you nowhere. You won't win this way. You'll only make it worse. There's no need to hurry, though. Suicide only leads to void. It's not the right way to cross the threshold. How can it be worse? And if death is so painful, why hurry? Because there is fear swelling inside you, and fear won't help you understand how to die properly. Even without the understanding, you will die, Bachelor, but it won't be a true death. To the contrary, it will be your complete, absolute end. You will simply cease to be. It's not quite as unpleasant as eternal damnation, but still rather less than thrilling. Let's see, alright. I need to mull this whole situation over.
The picture is slowly coming together.
So things are wild,
Yeah.
basically. Anything in here that we can take? Let's see. Ooh, a package.
Ooh. A present?
Nothing super helpful, but still.
What's
Yay,
in the package?
packages. I think we got like some candlesticks and stuff. Some random stuff got added to our inventory, but I'm not quite sure what. In the main game, it can get you some really, like, helpful stuff, but not here, since they don't exist in this. But anyway, what do we want to do next? There's the children, there's the shop we can open up, there's, seeing why Judge Kane lifted the quarantine, and there's the
Well, which is
drugstore.
closer?
The children is closest. Oh, and there's also the orderlies having a party. That's also pretty close.
Let's go see the tiny children.
Yeah, let's go see the
Okay.
kitties.
Ooh, and there's a dumpster we can loot.
Nice.
A big portion of this game is just dumpster
Or
diving.
just, stealing from people.
Yeah. But I try and do that sparingly. Oh, and we've got Shrew. I don't remember who was supposed to voice her,
Blossom,
but
but
we
I can
signed
do
that at
that.
some point. Okay.
Well, have you collected them?
Collected what?
The nuts! You promised to get us nuts!
What do you need nuts for?
How many times have I told you it's none of your business? It must be 100 times. Or 200. I need them, simple as that.
Well, I don't need this fuss, I mean.
Wrong. You need the keys, don't you? The keys to this house, I mean. The one where everyone's dying. But unless you bring me nuts, you'll get no lockpicks. None at all. Got it?
What? People are dying inside this house? What makes you think so?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm scared. Let Sleepyhead tell.
I see. Now, hand over the lockpicks. Do it. Or the keys, or what have you.
Let me say it again. We had a deal. You can go everywhere, I can't go anywhere. Thanks loads for that, right? That's why you get me nuts, and I give you whatever you need in exchange. Like lockpicks. Handmade, rare. A super luxurious product if you ask me.
Alright then, let's honor the deal. I'll try to bring you nuts. Although it feels like the one who's nuts is me.
I solemnly swear, heavens, sevens, now, and... What is that?
For
Evans?
Evans?
I guess. I don't know.
When I was your age, the thing to say was, I shall eat earth. But that's unhygienic, so no matter. I trust you. And let's talk to Sleepyhead so we can figure out why they think
I
they're
don't know
dying.
who Sleepyhead is.
Who wants to go for him? I can do him. Shrew's got the keys, not me. I don't need to go in there anyway. One can catch him from over here just fine. Catch whom? 2 solid masters are dying in there, right now, Siskin and Lawman. Both of them have been over the river, so now they're done for. That's what you get for getting carried away. Anyway, I want to collect them into nuts. I'll listen to them before I go to sleep, and they'll advise me. Collect them into nuts? How? A nut is a tricky fruit. It resonates. If you do everything properly, you can preserve a person inside. Got it? Talk to him after death and all, though through a teeny tiny hole. If he agrees to, I mean. What if he doesn't? Well, then you wait for him to get bored. It's probably super tiresome sitting inside a nut talking to no one. Eternal life must be tedious.
Imagine being small enough to
Yes.
sit inside a
Unless you're
nut.
evolving.
Imagine eternal
Yeah.
life. Can't relate.
Oof.
Yeah. Do we want to get some lockpicks from,
Might as
Shrew?
well.
Get better soon, Doctor. And I'm so sorry for you.
Here, the nuts. Is this enough? Okay. And we shall give her some candles, have fun with those, and have some chalk, and have some marbles. Thank you, Shrew. Oh, and wait, I also want that apple. We need food. Okay, so we've got lockpicks, and we've got, an idea of where there might be sick people.
Nice.
So what do we want to do?
Should we go to the party?
First
We can
party.
if you want, because the party is up north, and I will say, like, I'm trying to influence our choices as little as possible so you can get a more, like, organic experience, but I will say if we go investigate the house we're standing at right now, that'll cause a big jump forward, which will limit some of the things we
So
can
let's
do.
not do that yet.
Okay. So should we go to the party, visit
Let's
the
go to the
judge,
party.
or, the drugstore? Okay. Please move. There we go. Okay. I also realized I completely forgot to start a timer, so I have no idea how long we've been recording. Oops. Oh well, we'll survive. This might just be a long or a short part, we'll just have to see. So the party is happening up here, and I can't believe they didn't invite us. We're the head doctor, and we didn't get invited to the party celebrating the end of the plague.
The end of the plague.
Yeah, the end of the plague in air quotes.
It's the
Here
end
they
of
are.
the plague, they said. We're all gonna be fine, they said.
No one's sick in that one building we were just at. Oh, Phil's not here. Who wants to step in for this
I'll do it.
orderly real
I
quick?
can't believe my ass!
Okay. Same here. What are you doing here? Why have you all abandoned your duties?
According to our papers, one moment, please. I'll find the precise. Oh, here it is. After a short burst of fever, having woken up from anxious dreams, Bachelor Danil Tchaikovsky passed away in his very own bed. In his very own bed yesterday after 9
Whoops.
o'clock as the only known victim of the sand plague.
Signed by me, right? Because if it isn't, that means you're way out of line executing random orders.
Since no signs of the sand plague were located in the stone yard, the orderly committee have unanimously decided to disband the medical worker corps. The most committed orderlies went across the river to transport dead bodies. At least committed ones went home. For us, we've stayed here to celebrate your victory.
And drink to my memory. I'm touched. Moved almost to tears.
Since your untimely demise, Bachelor, Judge Georgie Kane has become our direct supervisor. He canceled your quarantine measures, ordered a ceasefire, so to speak.
Wait, so we're dead?
Yes.
Maybe. That's what they think.
But we're there!
Now listen to me. Maybe it'll be explained, maybe
Is
not.
there some
Who
sort of...
knows?
Oh wait, no, it's spoilers to the thing I was gonna reference. Never mind.
Now, listen to me. The threat is still very much present. Moreover, I'm quite positive that there is a carrier in the stone yard. Get back to work.
I don't know. According to the judge's orders, there's nothing more to be done here, and, in case of Bachelor Danovsky's death, the judge is the only person whose orders I'm supposed to follow. Here, see? I got the writing, the legal stuff.
How about getting your peepers open, you Kraden? Here I am, alive, right in front of you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have it all in writing. Anyone can impersonate Bachelor Danovsky. As for me, I'm just standing my watch as, official representative.
Let's see. Official my arse. I'm going to the judge to set this straight, and you will be punished severely for this break of
Alright,
conduct.
but I have the papers to prove it, so I don't know what you're gonna do about it.
It's like, legally
I
you are
have
dead, so you
paper.
can't do anything about this, sir.
I can't do anything. Like, him, you couldn't be him. You gotta go talk to the judge.
He's just a minimum wage worker. He can't
I'm
do
just
anything
doing
about
my
it.
job, man. Please, just don't fire me. I'm just doing my
Yeah,
job.
they're an essential worker.
Let's go talk to Georgie because now we
Okay.
have two things to discuss with.
Yeah, hey, why are you going around telling people I'm dead, my guy? You old bastard.
See, now the meme you sent me makes sense. Because I was confused for a little
Yeah.
bit, and then when I saw, I was like, "Oh, that makes sense."
Yeah, now you get the context. He's just going around telling people I'm dead. And it's like, I'm not. My guy, please, stop contradicting what I need to do. Move faster.
We're running out of stamina.
Yeah, we'll talk to this guy real quick. Hello, sir.
All right, I'll
Who
do
wants
it.
to go for him?
I think I should apologize for how angry we were at you. We thought the draconian security measures were all put in place indefinitely. But I've been told that the that the
You're good.
restrictions were canceled this morning. Does that imply you're unblocking the bridges too? Unnerving.
Keep being angry. The protective measures are here to stay. I even intend to tighten them.
Oh my god, I can't believe you done this.
I can't believe you done this. I'm so mad.
He's one of those people that was protesting with guns, being like, I want to go get a
Oh my
haircut.
god, he needs it. The rumor. That's the rumor.
Bird.
The order came through this morning. Who could issue it? Obviously, was either you or Judge Kane, with your consent, or maybe because you're dead, he decided to do it.
Yeah, maybe he said, screw it, I'm gonna lift the quarantine anyway, because he dead.
Or maybe your assistants at the headquarters over the Crucible? You must have had a hand in this, or are the rumors false then?
They must be. I ordered no such thing. Couldn't happen without my consent either.
Okay, Boomer.
Yeah, so allegedly, the quarantine is over, which is some nonsense.
Man, I wish quarantine was.
Everyone stay
I've been
inside.
inside for the past several weeks. I've not seen
Yeah.
daylight for a very long time, and I'm very sad.
That's a mood.
Yeah, I've been inside for a long time. The first time I left my house was to move out of my dorm.
Oof.
I've only gone outside for work, and that's it.
That was a fun, hot experience. Oh, and while we're in the area, there's also the committee, so after we talk to the judge, we'll probably check in with them. And there's a tragedian!
Oh, hi.
The Sorry. The judge has lost his mind, Bachelor. He denies the obvious, claims that the epidemic is still here.
Perhaps he's not as mad as you think.
He went to warn you that he's relieving the quarantine, canceling your orders. He disbanded the soldiers, unlocked the cathedral, sent orderlies away to the other side of the river. Master is a very kind man.
What? What did you say? I want to hear it once again. Has your master truly gone
He's gone
mad?
insane.
I know very little. The judge
Yeah.
is a brilliant mind. Master used to be extremely shrewd and conscientious. I think I said that right. Help him, Doctor.
Yeah, you
Perhaps pills or leeches are in order? A bloodletting, maybe? Or just kill
God,
him?
bloodletting. Whoop. Kill him.
Yeah, quite so. I would very much enjoy offering the judge a good bloodletting now. The fact that I cannot fight him is a
Wait,
crime.
we can't fight the judge?
No.
No.
No, I so desperately want to just punch him in the face, but the game won't let me because he's an essential person.
So
He's an
basically.
essential
essential
people
person,
cannot
so
be
you
fought.
Punch it. You come on, one punch. One
Yeah.
punch, man.
Yeah. Oh, he hasn't spawned in though. Our workshop now.
It's ours now.
Oh, there's a clock.
Save.
Yeah.
Save.
And we're gonna save. Woohoo! There he is! Hey!
Oh, hello.
You terrible.
Alright, I'm ready.
Go for it.
I dropped by your place at dawn, Batch. Wanted to warn you of my plan. Your young assistant asked me not to disturb you. I judged that it was better to let you have some rest. The catastrophe has already struck. and you need all the strength you can muster to face the trials of today.
What have you done, Georgi? I erected every possible defense so diligently, and it's all ruined now. Everything I worked to achieve.
Okay, well, you can stop yelling at me for once. So, quite so, for I am the judge, and it is commonly agreed upon. I boast a certain level of intelligence. It's plain to me that you are on the verge of shredding me into pieces, but still you have wrath.
Correct.
As a great Athenian once said, strike if you will, but hear.
Themistocles, I know. He met a rather gruesome end, by the way.
Oh,
Died of
ironic.
plague.
No, it was Pericles, you idiot. You are a learned man, but history is
You
not your
clown.
strong suit, which is why you should listen to me. Perhaps it will help you see something that you missed in your previous studies.
Alright,
Idiot.
speak.
A plague is just a type of death for you. But to me, it's essentially an exam, and one I must not run away from exams. Sooner or later, one must take them. Here's your test.
Gotta take the L sometime.
Yeah. An exam? Explain yourself. This is a rather unexpected interpretation of a catastrophe that took away half the population of your town.
I've built this town, Bachelor. It's very unusual, you have to admit. This imponderable tower and its crowning achievement. And it was I who envisioned it like this. Surely you do not allow the thought that I do not care for. This is my life's work. There's nothing in the world more dear to me.
And yet you lifted the quarantine, exposing your creation. Would you put your own child on train tracks too? Just to
Yes,
check?
I would.
Because it's not entirely impossible it wouldn't
Yeah, I
survive.
would. Bet.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, sure.
I'd do it. Towns are like people. Some are common and plain, content with their plainness. Others try to prevail over their nature. Grow, reach for the sky.
So you think the epidemic is a punishment for the attempt? This is Old Testament logic.
Ooh, did you just okay
Did
boomer?
you just try to burn me?
Yeah, he did just
You just
okay boomer
okay
him,
boomered
and he
him.
Don't
deserves
you
it.
okay boomer me? Don't jump to conclusions.
Hey, I mean, your nephew is the king of okay boomering people.
This isn't a punishment. This is an exam. Can't you tell the difference? An exam can be passed, and the one can move forward.
Perhaps a town can pass it, yes. But what about single individuals? The mere mortals? Are those who do not strive for godhood unworthy of living?
Yes,
That's what it boils down
my
to.
heart aches for them. This is dreadfully cruel. But perhaps the thing we are trying to build can only be erected with the help of those who have passed it. The exam of death. Was learn not to fight it like you do. Not to deny it, but rather
Understand it?
No.
you
you
no, you get the
idiot.
invisibility cloak, the Elder Wand, and the Resurrection Stone, and then you become the Master of Death.
Yeah.
Embed it into themselves.
Exactly.
Use it. Humanity has learned to use the law of gravity. This is your proof. Just look out the window. There is a time where humans cannot brave the sky, but the time has passed because for some reason we can fly.
Yeah, we can fly now. You make a reason. Wait, no. Absolutely not. There were no reasonable points made there. You are truly, utterly mad.
Yes.
Very dear.
He's like, yeah, and what about it? Well, that's all we can say to
Seems to
him.
have forgotten
So,
something
let's-
very dear to
Ugh, I hate that guy. Anyway, let's
Hey,
go
or
talk to the
that.
committee. There are three. Yeah, there are three of them, so each of us can
Oh,
voice one.
nice.
We'll start with this guy.
Oh, I was this guy before, so I'm gonna do it again. Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Doctor, would you mind settling an argument? You are, after all, an outsider of this town, with a clear head and a fresh outlook. We've been arguing over the reasons for the sand plague outbreak. You would, of course, agree that it happens in this particular town for a reason, wouldn't you?
It could have happened
It's a
anywhere.
plague.
You don't know that. As a matter of fact, this town is nothing but a machine, produced to challenge the limits of human potential, and our ideas of how people connect to each other. Our very relationship with nature. For more than a century, the three families ruling us have been running such experiments on the local population. You found yourself in a utopia.
Don't you have better things to do? Your job is to keep tabs on anything alarming. Don't tell me nothing suspicious happened overnight.
Yes.
Absolutely nothing happened.
Exactly, Batcher. Not a single alarm. Nothing suspicious, all thanks to your iron will and strict measures you enforce. The disease has remained across the river here, but it's all clear. Anyone who felt weak or unwell was led to the cathedral. But obvious, none of them were infected, so will you settle our argument?
Alright, I'm all ears.
I think it's because of the polyhedron, that really weird, creepy thing that we have at our town. Yeah, I think it's the reason why we have this thing going on. The gravity-defying shower
Aw, but it's
that
pretty.
the children play in, I think we should get. But everyone else thinks that it's a bad idea.
Yeah, this guy's like, it is time to nuke the polyhedron. To this day, I'm confused how it's supported. Balanced somehow? I'm not much of an engineer.
Or an architect, but look at us.
Yeah, here we are.
History already knows an example of people trying to erect an impossible tower. It ends in tragedy, but for some reason, explain how we did it.
It's not history, it's myth.
Do you believe in God, Batch?
No, I don't.
Well, that sucks for you. Guess heresy. Get crusaded.
Yeah. Burn the
There's
witch!
only one thing I'm certain of. If this was an ordinary common as Blackberry's town, there'd be no outbreak, or would have been something equally common and ordinary like cholera or pox.
Post hoc non propter hoc. Don't mix correlation and
Maybe
I'm sorry,
it's just
what?
entirely a coincidence.
It's a coincidence.
Yeah,
Coink.
yeah. And same guy.
We're
so
at your
we can get the
service,
shop
Bachelor.
Open the shop. It's been quarantined long enough. There's no danger in selling groats and grain.
Your word is our command.
Good. As for you, stay here. And stay alert. And we're gonna do one more thing.
We're at your service, Bachelor.
We need to set up a
No.
spare hospital in the middle and
No,
any
oh,
ordinary
don't do that.
use.
No.
Don't do that. You're gonna make the dream come true.
But can it be avoided is the thing.
No.
Arrange for beds and other necessary equipment to be delivered there. You know the drill.
Fine, I guess. Really, Doctor? You must be overworked. What for? The stone yard is clear, we should know. In any case, it's not possible. All residential houses are overcrowded with healthy refugees from across the river.
God damn you. How about the place that I'm staying at, then? It's otherwise vacant.
Alright, if you say so, but if you want to get sick, don't come crying to us. Your word is our command.
It's our duty as a doctor. Good. As for you, stay here. And stay alert.
Alright, I'll be sitting here.
Just vibe.
Next up is the racist
Oh
one.
god.
Do you want to do this one, Smol, or should I?
You can do that. I'll do the last one.
As for the relationship with nature, we're rebelling against it. No wonder it pushes back. The steppe people live as though they're in a primeval time reverse, like stone axes have yet to be invented. Worshipping bulls, talking to herbs. They don't even have a real language. It's all bool bool this and gur gur that. And yet for some reason we allow them here. But they do have a language, and a rather beautiful one at that. Because Dankovsky will not stand for this racist. What about the sacrifices? I'll have you know they still make those. It's simply wrong to entangle different ages within the same space is all. Their age is different. Our time is broken. It's crippled, Bachelor. They've come from the past. So release them. Let them return to the earth they hold so dear. Let them leave. Is someone holding them here? Someone is. Our rulers. They've embedded the steppe people into this town, carved them into its warm flesh. This isn't a town, it's an honest-to-God minotaur. A chimera. And chimeras have remarkably short lifespans in bad health. Can you breed a snake and a crane? You can, yes, but the progeny won't live long. Have you ever seen a mule? This is an impossible town, Bachelor. You can't just have your cake and eat it. Can't mix oil and water. Can't connect similarly charged magnet poles. Or rather, you can, but only by force. And as soon as that force falters, it's all going to be shredded to pieces. We are abusing nature. We're the virus. You need a sociologist, not a medical scientist. I'm not sure if biological principles are applicable here. And now for the last one.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I was just grabbing a charger.
You're good, and you're just in time for the last
Nice.
guy. Perfect
As for
timing.
me, Doctor, I'd say it's simple. Men must not be remodeled or altered, even if they request it themselves. Pitied, yes, but not altered. What's wrong with men? We have so little time on this earth that it's barely possible to scratch the surface of what we are, let alone explore humanity fully. Man is infinite.
Exactly. We have too little time, which is exactly why we should fight death.
Fist fight to death.
Fist fight death!
Yeah. 1v1, let's go.
I only feel that this is the root of the problem. It wasn't we who designed the world. I believe in men, Doctor. In superhumans, I do not. This earthly life wouldn't fit them. Immortals have no place in the world of the living. This is just how it works. Take from it what you...
Well, it's not as absurd a line of thinking as it seems at first glance. And on that note, we are gonna take a break, and I think we're gonna call this episode here. But next time, we will continue our ventures through the Marble Nest.
Yay!
And punch death in the face.
Until then... Yeah, we're gonna punch death. We're gonna take it out. Well, until then, though, bye!